Let's do that shit.
I'm tired of seeing good men take the heat for something, especially someone else did or how someone else feels. Just like this presidential election, Trump won. Who gets blamed? Black men. Failed relationships, who gets blamed? Black men. Failed marriages, who gets blamed? Black men. I can understand if black men did something wrong. Okay. But if a man has not done anything wrong, he get blamed for something. Me. I. You. So we're going to dive into this thing, and towards the end, I have story time, something to share. So shout out to my man, brother Izzy. He's going to break some things down. I'm going to break some things down, and then the spirit of the universe is going to take us home. So, with that being said, grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's go to work.
We tired of y'all getting with us and blaming us for shit we ain't even in control of.
So sick and tired of black men getting blamed for everything that goes wrong in a black woman's life. A black woman makes a baby outside of wedlock, blame the black man. A black woman decides to start dating, start swirling, and date white men, blame black men. A black woman goes to school, gets her education, turns 40, no husband, no family, blame black man. Majority of black households in America are led by women. What else? Blame black man. Everywhere you look, black women are pointing the finger and blaming black men for everything. Why are we talking about this today? Well, because of Dr. Brian. A couple of months ago, she did an interview with Cam Newton. She also did an interview with Nick Cannon.
And when she did this interview, this is the one we're going to dive in deep. We're going to sit back, we're going to listen. Listen to what she says and how she says what she says about Cam and Nick and their situation, and how she blames them for the reasons why their relationships didn't work out, or their marriages didn't work out, or this and the third. Okay? Let's go.
She called both brothers low vibrational men. She also said those brothers are creating broken homes because those brothers have multiple baby mamas. Between Nick Cannon and Cam Newton, that's about 21 children created outside marriage. So she blamed Cam and Nick for having broken homes. What she said.
But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you thus far. But these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there.
Keep fucking with me. You think I'm playing? Some of my bitch keep fucking with me.
Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life.
We tired of y'all getting with us and blaming us for shit we ain't even in control of.
At what point do you say, you know what? She's to blame too, because it takes two. She knew what the situation was, and she still chose to allow me to play in her backyard or plant seeds in her garden. This is the thing, and you know, it is so fucking ironic how individuals can sit up there, I blame you, I blame you. But at what point do you take responsibility?
And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Did y'all hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Did y'all hear that? Before I even say anything, I want you guys to check out this clip.
Our boy Nick Cannon and Cam Newton, they both invited Dr. Cheyenne Bryant on their show, and they were talking about having multiple children with multiple women. And Dr. Bryant told Nick he deals in a low-functioning way with low-functioning women, and also told Cam Newton he is fostering these broken homes with his thought process of not wanting to marry, but wanting more children. I commend both men for being willing to have the conversation. I think there's always going to be a level of defense there, but she was being honest in that, like, they're functioning in their lowest functioning selves. When we are aware of that, now we accept that. And so it's saying that, hey, this ideology is fucked up. Right. It's not only messed up, but it's now going to create a generation of children and of women that can also be messed up based on a decision I knowingly made. You can be aware of that, and if you accept that, that's fine, but in accepting it, we can't ignore some of the issues that it can create.
Oh, let me tell you something. I've been black a long time. I'm telling you like it is. So you can't say it, then you scared, you can't say it.
Why do a large number of women blame men for the shit that they caused or allowed to happen? I'm going to say it one more again. Why do a large number of women blame a large number of men for the shit that they've done, for the choices they've made, for what they've allowed to happen? Can somebody answer me that? Oh, it's man's fault. Man is doing this. No, ass. You are to blame as well. It takes two.
Missing from this equation, ladies and gentlemen, what is missing? Women are what's missing. No woman will get pregnant by herself. Okay? Cam did not force himself in all those women. Nick did not force himself in all those women to make those babies outside wedlock. The second baby mama knows Cam is not going to marry me. Yet, I'm going to spread my legs and give him a baby. With Nick Cannon, baby mama number 2, baby mama number 3, baby mama number 4, they all know Nick is not going to marry me.
No, he's not going to marry. They're not going to marry me. But I'm going to get that money. I'm going to get that child support. But Nick and Cam get blamed. Well, wait a minute though, Brian. If I'm not mistaken, you was dating both of them. And they didn't marry you. You from my hood of LA. And you still not married. Went to the same junior college I went to, West LA. Still didn't get married. So when you going to look at yourself in the mirror? When are you going to go into that bathroom or your bedroom and look at yourself in that big ass mirror you got?
But these women knowingly participate in getting pregnant and making babies without marriage. Yet, no one ever says anything about those women. It's Nick that's creating broken homes. It's Cam that's creating broken homes. Well, damn. Last I checked, Cam can't make a baby by himself.
And last time I checked, you have a large number of women that self-sabotage relationships and marriages as well. Story time. I was married for 14 months. You think my ex-wife would take responsibility for her part and the reason why she filed for divorce? No, everything was on me. He did this. He did that. He said this. He said that. But damn, last time I checked, it takes two to become one union. Till this day, 2024. She would not admit that she was wrong. She would not admit that her past showed up.
They saw an opportunity to make money because we both know Cam is a multimillionaire. Nick is a multimillionaire. And those women know I'm set for life, at least for 18 years. They will put me up in a house. They will buy me a car. They will pay me child support. So I don't have to work for the next 18 years. I don't have to work. Those women saw that as a lick. But Dr. Bryan is not saying that. She's only pointing the finger at the man.
Somebody say Dr. Bryan, it irks me. Where's her colleagues? Where's she a doctor at? Because I've done the research.
And it was what?
I don't see doctor nowhere. If somebody is a doctor, they will be proud to show you, I'm a doctor. She can't do it. She just says it. This is a fantasy that woman is living. I mean, like, you don't see everybody to see you, Sister Bryant. We know it's a girl you call your bodyguard, but we know it's more to it than that. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in the streets. So I can't say what this girl is that you call in your little security sometimes, but you know what I'm saying? There's people who know y'all and they talk.
See, that's why you have to be careful of what you say and how you say what you say and how you move. Because the streets is watching. And the streets is always going to have something to say.
Then come to find out, she was engaged for 10 years. 10 years to a man, okay? And as soon as she got everything she wanted, she left the brother and walked away. 10 years, she strung this man along for 10 years and then just walked away.
Even in marriage, I was engaged for 10 years, you know, because I kept calling it off, and he was like, you keep getting these degrees, you keep saying, wait for the next degree, we'll get married. By the time I went and got my doctorate, he's like, baby, you done got 4 degrees.
I ain't waiting no more.
Engaged, you know, 10 years. I kept putting it off because I knew that wasn't my person.
I was gonna say,
but
I left your ass.
You said you knew he was like, yeah, that's the boy.
And I end up leaving him, you know, unfortunate for him.
But you strung him along for 10 years? 10 years? And she said he was a great guy.
Great guy. He was a great guy. He just wasn't my guy, right? And so
For 10 years, he thought he was the guy.
You strung him along for 10 years. Why you ain't let him go be great with somebody else that would appreciate him and love him?
y'all know about to jump on me.
She ain't want her.
Let's sit your ass up here and come for Nick Cannon and Cam Newton. Really. And say the shit that you said. Really. But look at what you do. Look at what you did.
I would ask her that. She's talking about low vibrational women. And even if that was a time when she's not doing that now, she talked about the things that she's done to men and how she kicks up dust with men on purpose that so-called love her. And I never saw the end of y'all video until my girl showed me this.
Which one?
When you hit her with that 50 Cent shit and she was stuck, it was classic, but that's not promoted.
But that-
because she praised 50 Cent because there's opportunity maybe there for her. Now, this ain't no diss to 50 Cent. 50 Cent, you know, he walked up to her and like, as she said, he was like, you're amazing or whatever. We know how the game go, but she wouldn't say nothing bad about 50 Cent because that opportunity might not be gone yet. But when the opportunity with 50 is gone, she'll be calling him low vibrational and all that.
Victory lap.